There's a little house beyond the hill, where the evening air grows soft and still. A wooden porch and a weathered door, nothing fancy, nothing more. The road is rough, the days are long, sometimes life don't play along. But every night when work is through, that little light leads me to you. The kettle sings upon the stove, just like the songs we used to know. Your tired smile, your gentle eyes turn gray skies into sunrise. The world outside may rise and fall, we may never have it all, but every dream I've ever known feels alive when I come home. Oh, the light in our little house shines brighter than the city now. No grand palace on a hill could ever warm me like it will. When the wind is cold and the road is tough, that tiny glow is more than enough. For all I need is waiting there, the light in our little house. The seasons change around our land, we plant our hopes with careful hands. Springtime blooms and autumn gold, stories only hearts can hold. Some nights we sit and watch the rain tap softly on the window pane, and talk about the years ahead, the dreams we've built inside our heads. The neighbors wave as they pass by, children laugh beneath the sky. Sunday bells across the field remind us what this life can yield. We don't count riches by what we own, but by the love that we have grown. And every day I understand you're the treasure in my hands. Oh, the light in our little house shines brighter than the city now. No grand palace on a hill could ever warm me like it will. When the wind is cold and the road is tough, that tiny glow is more than enough. For all I need is waiting there, the light in our little house. Years may come and years may go, silver may replace the gold, but if someday my eyes grow dim, I'll still remember every hymn, every supper, every prayer, every moment that we shared. Like stars above a quiet town, your love has never let me down. Oh, still shines when darkness gathers. every mile. It greets me with your faithful smile. And if I had another life, I'd walk this road 1,000 times to find the door that's always true, and see that light, and come home to you. There's a little house beyond the hill, where the evening air grows soft and still. And though the world keeps moving on, that little light keeps shining strong for you and me.
The sun was low behind the trees, and summer danced upon the breeze. The wheat stood tall like waves of gold on that evening long ago. I'd finish work and head your way, counting every step each day. A dusty road beneath my feet, just to hear your voice so sweet. The meadowlarks would softly sing, as if they knew everything. And every mile felt light and free, because I knew you'd wait for me. Walking home through the wheat fields, under skies so wide and real. The world was simple, the world was kind, and you were always on my mind. Every sunset painted gold, 1,000 stories left untold. But all I ever wished to do was walk that road back home to you. Your father sat upon the porch, watching daylight lose its torch. Your mother smiled and waved hello, like she'd known me years ago. You'd come running down the lane, laughing in the summer rain, and every worry I had known faded like a shadow gone. The old dog sleeping by the gate, the supper plate that always waited. Little things that now I see were building all my memories. Walking home through the wheat fields, under skies so wide and real. The world was simple, the world was kind, and you were always on my mind. Every sunset painted gold, 1,000 stories left untold. But all I ever wished to do was walk that road back home to you. Years have passed and times have changed, some things lost and rearranged. The fields may not look quite the same, but I still whisper your name. When autumn winds begin to blow, I see those golden fields below, and somewhere in the evening light I still see you dressed in white. The birds still fly above the land like messages we understand,
And every road I've traveled through still somehow leads me back to you. Walking home through the wheat fields under skies so wide and real, the world was simple, the world was kind, and you were always on my mind. Every sunset painted gold, 1,000 stories left untold. And if I could relive one day, I'd choose that road without delay. Back through the wheat, back through the light, back to the girl who made everything right. Walking home through the wheat fields to you.
Every Sunday morning came just about the same. Church bells ringing through the air, calling everyone there. Folks would gather one by one before the day begun, and I'd walk through those wooden doors, across those polished floors. The sunlight through the stained glass shined like colors in the sky. And before I'd even look around, I always knew where you'd be found. You always saved me a seat right there beside you. Never a word needed to be said. I knew exactly what to do. Through every sermon and every song, you made me feel that I belonged in a crowded room so sweet. You always saved me a seat. The preacher spoke of faith and grace, but I could hardly keep my place. Every time you'd softly smile, my heart would wander for a while. The choir sang those old hymns slow, the same ones we still know. And somewhere in those melodies you became a part of me. After service we'd walk downtown, past every shop in town, sharing stories, sharing dreams. Nothing was as hard as it seemed. You always saved me a seat right there beside you. Never a word needed to be said. I knew exactly what to do. Through every sermon and every song, you made me feel that I belong in a crowded room so sweet. You always saved me a seat. The years rolled by like autumn
softly on the breeze. The little church still stands today, though many folks have moved away. The wooden pews are older now, time has touched them somehow. But every time I pass that aisle, I still remember your smile. Some people speak of grand romance, of moonlit nights and second chances, but the greatest love I've ever seen was found in quiet little things, like a place beside your heart where I belonged from the start. Without a promise written down, you made a home in that small town. You always saved me a seat right there beside you. Through every season, every year, you stayed so kind and true. Through every sermon and every song, you showed me where I belonged. And though the years have hurried by, the memory still feels complete, because love was never loud or grand. Sometimes it was simply this: you always saved me a seat beside you, beside you.
There's an old river running by the town, flowing slow and winding down, past the fields and willow trees, carrying whispers on the breeze. When we were young, we'd spend our days along its banks in 1,000 ways, skipping stones and chasing light, watching the stars come out at night. The water sang its gentle tune beneath the sun and silver moon, and every ripple seemed to say, some things never fade away. The river knows our names, it remembers where we've been, every laugh and every dream, every place we've ever seen. Though the years may drift along like leaves carried by its song, the river knows our names, keeps our memories the same. We carved our initials in an old oak tree, just beside the bend where the water meets. The little path we used to take still follows every step we made. You wore a ribbon in your hair, the summer sunlight shining there, and I was just a country boy, learning the meaning of joy. The seasons changed, the town grew old. Some stories ended, some were told. But every time I walk that shore, I hear those echoes once more. The river knows our names, it remembers where we've been. Every laugh and every dream, every place we've ever seen. Though the years may drift along like leaves carried by its song, the river knows our names and keeps our memories the same. Sometimes life can pull apart the people closest to your heart. Work and time and miles away can slowly change our yesterdays. But when I stand beside that stream, the years disappear like a dream, and all at once I'm young again, walking with my oldest friend. The water still reflects the sky, just as it did when you and I believed the world was ours to find, with hopeful hearts and open minds. The river knows our names, it remembers where we've been. Every laugh and every dream, every place we've ever seen. And when my days are nearly through, I'll think of those bright days with you. The river knows our names, and that's enough for me. Still flowing, still shining, still carrying yesterday. The river knows our names. There's an old river knows our names. The war was over, the town was still. The morning sun lay on the hill. The world was trying to begin again, after years of wondering when. The roads were worn, the fences old, the winters had been long and cold, but spring arrived with gentle hands, bringing life back to the land. You stood beside an empty field, a patch of earth not yet revealed, and with a smile you turned to me and said, let's plant what we believe. The day we built a garden
was the day our hearts could see that tomorrow wasn't something far away. It was growing quietly in every seed beneath the ground. Hope was waiting to be found, and though we couldn't see it yet, we planted dreams we won't forget. We dug the rows beneath the sky, watching white clouds drift on by. You wore your old straw hat that day. The wind kept trying to blow away. We planted roses by the gate, tomatoes growing by the lane, beans and corn in careful lines, a little faith between the vines. The neighbors stopped and waved hello, offering seeds they didn't know. And somehow in that simple way, the whole town helped us plant that day. The day we built a garden was the day our hearts could see that tomorrow wasn't something far away. It was growing quietly in every seed beneath the ground. Hope was waiting to be found, and though we couldn't see it yet, we planted dreams we won't forget. Summer came and colors grew, every leaf a different hue. The roses climbed the wooden fence like proof that love can make a difference. Children laughed and chased the bees, birds were singing in the trees, and every evening after supper we'd walk the garden arm in arm together. The years have passed like seasons do. Some dreams faded, others grew. But whenever life became unsure, that garden made me feel secure, because it taught me something true about this life and loving you. The finest things are often small, yet somehow mean the most of all. Lives on so beautifully, and if I could relive one day, I wouldn't choose wealth or fame. I'd choose that springtime afternoon and hear you call my name. The sun was warm, the earth was kind, and side by side we planted time. The day we built a garden, and the garden built us too. Rain would gather in the sky, and dark clouds slowly drift on by. The old tin roof would start to play its quiet song on days like these. The wind would dance around the trees, while curtains moved with every breeze. And somewhere in our little home, a voice would make us feel less alone. Mother sang while it rained, soft and low like a passing train, filling every room with light on those long and gentle nights when the world felt cold outside. Her song stayed warm like a fire inside. And even now I still can hear Mother singing through the years. She'd hum while washing dishes clean or mending clothes by kerosene. Simple melodies she'd known long before our family home. No audience and no stage, just a woman turning pages of ordinary days made bright with a song and a smile each night. Sometimes she'd sing of distant lands, sometimes of love and a wedding bands, sometimes hymns from years before, echoing across the floor. Mother sang while it rained, soft and low like a passing train, filling every room with light on those long and gentle nights when the world felt cold outside. Her song stayed warm like a fire inside. And even now I still can hear Mother singing through the years. The rain kept tapping on the glass, the hours quietly slipped past. My father reading by the chair, my brother sleeping without care. And there beside the kitchen stove was everything I've come to know about what truly matters most, the people that we love the most. Years have carried me away to different towns and different days, but every time a storm rolls in, the memories begin again. I see the lamp beside the wall, the shadows dancing in the hall, and hear the sweetest sound I knew, a mother's voice so pure and true. Mother sang while it rained, soft and low like a passing train, filling every room with light on those long and gentle nights. And though the years have come and gone, her little songs keep carrying on like the rain upon the pane. I still hear her voice again. The roof still sings, the rain still falls, and somewhere in my heart, Mother sings, still sings through it all.
There was a boy on the edge of town, worn-out shoes and hand-me-downs, working hard from dawn till night, yet somehow keeping hope inside. The factory whistle called each day, and he'd hurry on his way, dreams tucked safely in his heart, waiting for their chance to start. Folks would say, be realistic, son. Life is hard for everyone. But he'd smile and tip his hat, believing there was more than that. He believed in tomorrow, when tomorrow couldn't be seen. He believed in the sunrise before the morning reached the fields. With nothing more than faith inside, he walked through doubt with quiet pride, while others feared what they might lose. He trusted what he knew was true. Every evening after work, he'd sit beneath the old oak tree, reading books by fading light about the world he'd someday see. The trains rolled by beyond the hill, carrying dreams beyond the fields, and every whistle seemed to say, keep believing, find your way. His pockets may have held no gold, but his heart was rich and bold, and every setback, every fall only made him stand more tall. He believed in tomorrow, when tomorrow couldn't be seen. He believed in the sunrise before the morning reached the fields. With nothing more than faith inside, he walked through doubt with quiet pride, while others feared what they might lose. He trusted what he knew was true. Years went by like rivers flow. The boy grew older, wise and slow. The dreams he'd carried through the years were built through patience, sweat, and tears. He never became a famous man, never owned a giant piece of land, but he raised a family with love, and thanked the Lord above. And looking back, he understood success was never fortune's goal. It was waking every day with hope that never grew old. Now children gather by his chair to hear the stories that he shares, and in their eyes he sees once more the same bright dream he knew before. He believed in
in tomorrow, when tomorrow couldn't be seen. He believed in the sunrise before the morning reached the fields. And though the years have traveled on, his faith remains forever strong. For every future ever won begins with someone carrying on. The road was long, the sky was wide, but hope walked there, right by his side. The boy who believed in tomorrow still does. The winter came both hard and long. The cold winds sang their lonely song. Snow lay deep across the land, and times were tough for every man. The factory slowed, the crops were thin. Folks wondered when good days would begin. Yet somehow in our little town, no one ever stayed down long. Mrs. Parker from the corner store would leave a loaf outside your door. And Mr. Wilson down the street shared firewood and extra heat. The bread we shared tasted sweeter somehow, not because we had so much, but because we cared somehow. A simple meal around the table made weary hearts a little more able. And in those days we understood that kindness made the hard times good. The church would open every week for those with little left to keep. Long tables filled the old hall floor, and somehow there was always more. Children laughed despite the cold. Old men told stories they'd retold. Coffee brewed and candles glowed, while outside winter winds still blew. No one asked who gave the most. No one stood around to boast. Helping hands just quietly came, and life was better for the same. The bread we shared tasted sweeter somehow, not because we had so much, but because we cared somehow. A simple meal around a table made weary hearts a little more able. And in those days we understood that kindness made the hard times good. Years have passed and towns have grown. Many faces now are gone. The little bakery closed its doors, and horse carts don't roll anymore. But every time I break fresh bread, those memories return instead. The smell alone can take me back to snowy roads and railroad tracks. And I remember what was true. The things that helped us all get through were not the things that money buys, but hearts that stood side by side. The bread we shared still feeds me now, though the years have drifted by. I remember how a loaf divided among friends could somehow help the hurting men. And in a world that often runs too fast to see what love has done, the snow still falls, the fire still glows, and somewhere kindness still grows, just like the bread we shared.
There's an old apple tree on the edge of town, where the summer leaves would hang down. Standing there through sun and rain, watching seasons come and change. When I was young and 17, it seemed the finest place I'd seen. A patch of shade, a little breeze, and you waiting there for me. I'd hear the church bells strike the hour, then hurry past the wildflowers, across the meadow, down the lane, hoping you'd be there again. Under the old apple tree, that's where love first came to me. Not with diamonds, not with gold, but with a hand I wish to hold. The sweetest words I ever knew were spoken there by you, and every dream that came to be started beneath that apple tree. The branches swayed above our heads while sunlight danced in little threads. The world beyond seemed far away whenever we would meet that way. We talked about the lives we lead, the places we might someday see, and though we hardly had a dime, we felt richer all the time. The apples ripened every fall, children laughed and climbed them all, and every year that old tree grew, just as our young love grew too. Under the old apple tree, that's where love first came to me. not with diamonds, not with gold, but with a hand I wish to hold. The sweetest words I ever knew were spoken there by you, and every dream that came to be started beneath that apple tree. Then one autumn afternoon, beneath an early harvest moon, I gathered courage in my heart to ask if we'd never part. You smiled before I finished speaking, and my trembling voice stopped shaking, because your eyes had already shown the answer I had hoped to know. The years have passed like drifting leaves, carried softly on the breeze. The tree stands older now than then, but I still visit now and then. Its branches stretch toward the sky, just as they did when you and I believed forever was a thing, held within a simple ring. Under the old apple tree, time still feels the same to me. The laughter lingers in the air, like traces of a whispered prayer. And when my journey here is through, I'll remember me and you, and all the happiness we'd see under the old apple tree. Still standing, still growing, still keeping our story. We had a little house on a little road, and an old truck carrying every load. The paint was peeling, the fence leaned too, but somehow it was enough for me and you. The radio played on Friday nights while fireflies danced in the fading light. The kitchen smelled of bread and pie, and laughter always filled the sky. The money came and the money went, every dollar already spent, but somehow we never felt poor, because we knew what life was for. We had so little, yet so much, a world built on love and trust. No fancy things, no grand display, but happiness found us anyway. The richest days I've ever known were in that life we called our own. Looking back, I finally see how blessed we were, you and me. Sunday mornings came around, church bells ringing through the town. Neighbors gathered, children played, simple memories never fade. Summer evenings by the creek, talking softly week by week, watching stars begin to shine, thinking we'd have all the time. The years were busy, the work was hard. We planted gardens in the yard, fixed broken things with hopeful hands, making the best of what we had. And every challenge life would send only pulled us closer in, because we learned what matters most isn't measured by what you own. We had so little, yet so much. A world built on love and trust. No fancy things, no grand display, but happiness found us anyway. The richest days I've ever known were in that life we called our own. Looking back, I finally see how blessed we were, you and me. Now I see bigger houses standing, people chasing distant plans, running fast from place to place, yet searching for what we embraced. A quiet meal, a friendly smile, a hand to hold a little while, a porch swing in the evening sun, the feeling that you belong. Sometimes progress leaves behind the little treasures people find in ordinary days that pass, too beautiful to make them last. But when I close my eyes at night, I still see that warm yellow light shining through our window pane, calling me back home again. We had so little, yet so much. A world built on love and trust. No fancy things, no grand display, but happiness found us anyway. And if I had the chance once more to walk through that old front door, I'd trade every fortune I could touch for those days when we had so little, yet so much, so much. Every evening just past 5, when the town began to slow, I'd find myself beside the gate, waiting where the lilacs grow. The grocery store would close its doors, the mill workers headed home, and somewhere down the dusty road I'd hear a sound I always knew. Ring, ring, soft and sweet through the summer air. Ring, ring, and I knew that you were there. The sound of your bicycle bell was the sweetest song in town. No orchestra could ever play a melody so perfect found. Coming down that country road with your smile and golden curls, the sound of your bicycle bell meant everything in the world. You rode a blue bicycle then, with a basket in the front, sometimes flowers, sometimes books, sometimes peaches from the farm. The children waved as you passed by. Dogs would follow for a mile, and every heart along the street couldn't help but wear a smile. We'd ride together by the creek, past the church and general store, talking about ordinary things that somehow always meant much more. The summer sky stretched overhead, wide and clear and bright, and every mile beside you felt like the best part of my life. The sound of your bicycle bell was the sweetest song in town. No orchestra could ever play a melody so perfect found. Coming down that country road with your smile and golden curls, the sound of your bicycle bell meant everything in the world. Autumn came and leaves turned gold, and winter covered every lane, but spring would always bring you back, riding down that road again. Years have passed since those young days. The bicycles are gone. The little shop has changed its name, and many friends moved on. But every now and then I hear a bicycle somewhere nearby, and suddenly I'm 17 beneath those old blue skies. I see the sunlight on your face, the laughter in your eyes, and hear that tiny silver bell still ringing through my mind. The sound of your bicycle bell still echoes through the years, a simple little melody that never disappeared. Some people keep old photographs, some keep letters tied with twine, but I still keep that happy sound forever in my mind. Ring, ring, soft and sweet through the evening air. Ring, ring, and somehow you're still there. The sound of your bicycle bell still ringing somewhere. In the attic by the window, where the summer sunlight falls, there's an old wooden box resting quietly against the wall. Its corners worn by passing years, its color faded soft and brown. Most folks would never notice it if they happened to look around. But inside lies a lifetime, folded neatly line by line. Words once carried by the mail, now preserved by hands and time. The letters in the wooden box still speak though years have passed. Every page a piece of love, too precious not to last. Ink may fade and paper age, but feelings never truly disappear. The letters in the wooden box still bring you near. The first one came in '44, written from a distant place. You told me of the stars at night and how you missed my face. I wrote back on a Sunday morn at the kitchen table then, telling you about the harvest moon and hoping you'd come home again. Weeks would pass between our words, sometimes longer than we'd like, but every letter carried hope across the day and through the night. I saved each one you ever sent, tied together with a ribbon blue, because every page reminded me of how much I loved you. The letters in the wooden box still speak though years have passed. Every page a piece of love, too precious not to last. Ink may fade and paper age, but feelings never truly disappear. The letters in the wooden box still bring you near. There were letters filled with laughter, letters filled with plans, letters speaking of a future built by ordinary hands. One described our wedding day before it even came to be. One spoke of the little house you dreamed we'd someday see. And years later there were notes from hospital rooms and family trips, birthday wishes, anniversary cards signed with your familiar script. Now the box sits quietly as autumn sunlight fills the room, and every letter waits patiently like flowers that never lose their bloom. Sometimes on a rainy afternoon I untie the ribbon once again and hear your voice between the lines as clearly as it sounded then. The letters in the wooden box still speak though years have passed. Every page a piece of love, too precious not to last. And when my own journey ends, perhaps someone will find them too, and learn that the greatest story told was written by me and you. The box grows old, the pages thin, but love still lives within. The letters in the wooden box still waiting, still speaking. Everybody in the county knew the Johnson farm beyond the hill, the red barn standing proud and tall, and fields that stretched forever still. And everybody knew her too, the farmer's daughter with golden hair. She'd wave to every passing soul like she had no worry anywhere. She'd rise before the morning sun, help her father with the chores, then laugh and sing while hanging clothes outside the old screen door. The town boys tried to catch her eye with polished shoes and borrowed charm, but she seemed happiest of all, working on that little farm. The farmer's daughter's smile could brighten up the darkest day, like sunlight falling through the clouds and chasing every fear away. It wasn't fame or fancy style that made the whole town stop a while. It was simply how she smiled, the farmer's daughter's smile. I met her at the harvest fair one September afternoon. The fiddles played, the children danced beneath the harvest moon. She wore a dress of pale blue cotton, simple as the summer sky. Yet somehow when she smiled at me, I forgot every reason why. We walked beside the Ferris wheel, sharing cider sweet and cold, talking about ordinary things that somehow felt like gold. And from that night I understood what all those folks had known. A heart like hers could make a man feel completely at home. The farmer's daughter's smile could brighten up the darkest day, like sunlight falling through the clouds and chasing every fear away. It wasn't fame or fancy style that made the whole town stop a while. It was simply how she smiled, the farmer's daughter smiled. The years rolled on as years will do. The little town grew old. The tractors changed, the roads were paved, and stories slowly told. But every time I pass that farm and see the apple trees, I swear I hear her laughter still, drifting softly on the breeze. And sitting here beside her now, watching grandchildren run and play, I realize that smile still shines just as bright today.
up my world somehow. The same sweet light I fell in love with lives within her now. And if someone asked what treasure I've been lucky enough to find, I'd tell them it was never wealth, just that smile and the life behind it, the farmer's daughter's smile, still mine.
Every Sunday morning came with the ringing of the bell. The whole town dressed their very best and gathered where the stories dwell. The men wore polished leather shoes, the ladies wore their finest hats. Children tried to sit up straight, though they weren't too good at that. The streets felt somehow different then, a little brighter than before, as neighbors waved and smiled hello outside the church's wooden doors. Sunday closing sweethearts, walking hand in hand beneath the morning sunlight, across our little town. The world seemed slow and gentle, like a hymn sung soft and true. Sunday closing sweethearts, that's where I first loved you. You wore a dress of ivory white, with blue ribbons in your hair. And though the preacher spoke that day, my thoughts were somewhere else entirely. After church we'd take a walk past the river and the square, talking about simple dreams and futures waiting somewhere. We'd stop beside the bakery where fresh bread filled the air, and somehow every ordinary thing felt beautiful when you were there. Sunday closing sweethearts, walking hand in hand beneath the morning sunlight, across our little town. The world seemed slow and gentle, like a hymn sung soft and true. Sunday closing sweethearts, that's where I first loved you.
The seasons came and seasons went, like pages turning one by one. The little church still stood the same, watching years come and run. Then one Sunday afternoon, beneath an April sky, I gathered all the courage I had and looked into your eyes. No grand speech, no diamond ring, no orchestra to play, just two young hearts beneath the trees and three simple words to say. You smiled before I finished, and I knew right from the start that all my prayers had somehow found a home inside your heart. Sunday closing sweethearts, walking hand in hand, through every passing season, through everything life planned. The years may keep on moving, but some memories never part. Sunday closing sweethearts, still living in my heart. The bells still ring, the sunlight falls, and somewhere in those memories I see us walking home together.
There's an old road west of town, worn smooth by years gone by. It winds between the fields and trees, beneath the open sky. I first walked it as a young man, with dreams bigger than my years, not knowing where the road would lead, or what I'd find out here. Then one day you walked beside me, and somehow everything became clear. The miles seemed shorter than before, whenever you were near. The road we walked together was never always straight. Sometimes it climbed the highest hills, sometimes it had to wait. But every turn and every mile was easier somehow, because your hand was holding mine, just like it's holding now. We walked through springs of budding hope, and summers bright and warm. We walked through autumn's golden glow, and winters filled with storms. There were years of hard-earned labor, long days and sleepless nights, times we wondered if tomorrow would ever bring us light. But when one of us grew weary, the other found the strength, and somehow love kept carrying us across across every distance and length.
The road we walked together was never always straight. Sometimes it climbed the highest hills, sometimes it had to wait. But every turn and every mile was easier somehow, because your hand was holding mine, just like it's holding now. We watched our children grow and leave, like birds learning how to fly. We stood and waved from the front porch as years drifted quietly by. The little house grew older too, the paint began to fade, yet somehow every creak and board held memories we'd made. Now the road is quieter these days, the traffic passes slow, and sometimes in the evening light we take that walk we know. The same old path, the same old trees, the same familiar breeze. Only now our hair is silver and our steps are not as fast, but the love that brought us here still shines just as bright at last. The road we walked together has been the finest road I've known, not because of where it led, but because I wasn't alone. And when the final sunset comes and evening fills the sky, I'll still be grateful for every step you walked here by my side. The road grows long, the day grows dim, but love still leads us on. The road we walked together and still do.
There was a town not far from here, a place both small and proud, where folks would stop and say hello instead of passing through a crowd. The barber knew your favorite joke, the baker knew your bread, the grocer asked about your folks and remembered what you said. Nobody locked their front porch door, children played till supper time, and every face along Main Street felt somehow tied to mine. The town where everybody knew your name and cared enough to ask how you've been, where kindness wasn't something rare, it was simply how people lived. The town where everybody knew your name It wasn't perfect, but somehow it felt like home all along. Mr. Johnson fixed your bicycle and never charged a dime. Mrs. Carter knitted scarves each winter for anyone who needed one in time. The church choir sang on Sunday nights, the school band played each spring, and every summer harvest fair made the whole town dance and sing. If someone lost their crop that year, neighbors showed up by the score, bringing tools and willing hands, until the work was done once more. The town where everybody knew your name and cared enough to ask how you've been, where kindness wasn't something rare, it was simply how people lived. The town where everybody knew your name and every heart belonged. It wasn't perfect, but somehow it felt like home all along. Years rolled on and times would change. The highways came through town. Some families moved to bigger cities, and some old stores closed down. The movie house no longer shines like it did in '48, and the trains don't stop here anymore as they once did every day. But when I walk those quiet streets, I still can almost see the faces and the friendships that help make me who I'd be. And though the world grows larger now, with every passing year, I still believe the greatest wealth is knowing someone cares. The town where everybody knew your name still lives inside my heart. 1,000 little memories that time can't pull apart. And if heaven looks like anything when my journey here is through, I hope it feels a little bit like that old town used to do. The streets grow still, the years move on, but love remains in the town where everybody knew your name. I was never one to speak too loud, never one to stand out in a crowd. I kept my dreams tucked far away, afraid they might not find their way. I watched life from the sidelines then, wondering where I'd fit in, always waiting for the perfect time that somehow never seemed to arrive. Then you came into my life with your steady heart and patient eyes, and little by little, day by day, you helped the fear inside me fade away. You taught me how to be brave, not by fighting every storm, but by standing tall and carrying on when the world felt unsure. You showed me courage isn't loud, it doesn't need applause somehow. Sometimes it's simply finding faith and taking one more step. You taught me how to be brave. I remember when the factory closed and half the town lost what they knew. I sat awake most of the night, not knowing what we were going to do. You took my hand across the table and smiled that quiet smile. You said we'll find our way somehow, just give it a little while. And somehow those simple words were stronger than I realized, because when someone believes in you, you start believing too. You taught me how to be brave, not by fighting every storm, but by standing tall and carrying on when the world felt unsure. You showed me courage isn't loud, it doesn't need applause somehow. Sometimes it's simply finding faith and taking one more step. You taught me how to be brave. Years have passed and much has changed. The seasons came and went. There were victories we celebrated and disappointments we learned from instead. There were hospital rooms and hard goodbyes, bills we worried how to pay, roads that seemed impossible until we found another way. Looking back, I understand the strongest people I've ever known were never the ones who shouted most, but those who quietly carried on. And you were always one of them, steady as the morning sun, the kind of soul that lights a path without asking for anything. You taught me how to be brave when my strength was running low. You showed me how to trust the road, even when I couldn't see where it goes. And if someone asked me someday what gift you gave to me, I'd tell them it wasn't comfort or certainty, it was courage.
the kind that stays long after fear has gone. You taught me how to be brave, and because of you, I was.
The summer fields had all been cleared, the barns were full once more, golden leaves were gathering along the country roads. The air was cool, the sky was clear, the stars began to shine, and all the town was making plans for harvest festival time. The fiddles tuned, the lanterns glowed beneath the old town square. Children laughed and couples danced while music filled the air. The last dance at harvest time beneath October skies. The lantern light upon your face still lives within my mind. The season changed around us, but for one perfect night, the whole world seemed to stand still at the last dance at harvest time. You wore a dress of autumn blue with ribbons in your hair, and every time the music played, I wished the song would stay there. The old band played familiar tunes, the ones we'd always known, and every melody that night felt somehow like our own. The moon hung low above the fields, the night air soft and sweet, and every turn across the floor made my heart skip a beat. The last dance at harvest time beneath October skies. The lantern light upon your face still lives within my mind. The season changed around us, but for one perfect night, the whole world seemed to stand still at the last dance at harvest time. Then midnight came too quickly, as midnight often does. The music slowly faded out, and silence settled in. The lanterns dimmed one by one, the crowd began to leave, but neither one of us was quite ready to believe that moments so beautiful could ever have an end. So we stood there in the moonlight like two forever friends.
Years have passed since that evening. The harvest fairs are smaller now. Many faces have disappeared, and time has changed somehow. But every autumn when the leaves begin their gentle fall, I hear those fiddles once again and remember it all. The last dance at harvest time still plays inside my heart, a melody of younger days that never truly departs. And if I had one wish to make before my journey's through, I'd dance that dance one more time beneath those stars with you. The lanterns glow, the music starts, and once again I find you there at the last dance at harvest time.
These days people talk about love like fireworks across the sky, bright and beautiful for a moment, then gone before the night goes by. But back when we were young, in that little town we knew, love wasn't something people shouted, it was something people simply did. It was a hand upon your shoulder after a long and weary day, a warm cup waiting on the table when words had nothing left to say. Love was never loud back then, it didn't need to be. It lived inside 1,000 little things most people didn't see. It wasn't grand or complicated, it didn't ask for much. Love was never loud back then, it was quiet, and it was enough. My father never wrote poems, never sang beneath the moon, but every winter he rose early to warm the house before dawn came through. My mother never asked for diamonds, never dreamed of luxury, yet somehow when they looked at one another, you could see eternity. The neighbors cared for one another without expecting praise, and friendships lasted through the years instead of fading with the days. Love was never loud back then, it didn't need to be. It
It lived inside 1,000 little things most people didn't see. It wasn't grand or complicated. It didn't ask for much. Love was never loud back then. It was quiet, and it was enough. I remember when our first child came, and money still was hard to find. You held that baby close at night, and somehow gave us peace of mind. I remember when my hair turned gray and yours began to silver too. The years changed many things around us, but never what I felt for you. The world moves faster now than it ever used to do. People say more words than ever, yet sometimes mean a little less than they used to. And maybe that's why I keep returning to those simple days I knew, when people showed their love instead of trying to prove it. Love was never loud back then. It didn't need applause. It lived in every sacrifice and every promise kept, because it wasn't built on perfect moments or dreams too large to touch. Love was never loud back then. It was fixing broken fences, sharing Sunday afternoons, holding hands in hospital rooms, dancing slowly to old tunes. It was staying when staying wasn't easy. It was choosing the same heart again and again. Love was never loud back then, and somehow that's why it lasted so long.
Have carried us so far, beyond those roads we used to know. The little town looks smaller now than it did long ago. The fields still sway beneath the wind. The river still finds its way home. And though so many things have changed, some truths remain like stone. I sit here by the window now, watching evenings settle slow, and memories arrive like old friends, bringing places I still know. The laughter around the supper table, the songs my mother used to sing, the neighbors gathered on summer nights, and all those simple things. We were rich in all the right ways, though we
much gold. We had love around us every day, and hearts that never grew cold. We had friends who felt like family, and dreams worth holding on to. We were rich in all the right ways, and I never truly knew. Back then the world seemed ordinary, just another passing day. We never thought we'd miss those moments until they slipped away. The smell of rain upon the porch, the screen door gently swinging wide, children running through the yard with their whole lives still inside. The church bells on a Sunday morning, the harvest moon in autumn skies, the feeling that no matter what, someone stood there by your side. Those were treasures we didn't measure, because they were always there. Now I understand how rare it was to grow up surrounded by such care. We were rich in all the right ways, though we never had much gold. We had kindness in abundance, and stories still untold. We had hands that helped each other when the road became too rough. We were rich in all the right ways, and somehow that was enough. The world keeps turning faster now than it did in those old days. People chase 1,000 things along 1,000 different ways. But if someone asked me what I learned after all these passing years, I'd say the things that matter most cannot be bought or stored. A loving heart, a faithful friend, a hand to hold until the end, a home filled with laughter, a table with room for one more chair, a life spent giving more than taking, and always knowing someone cared. We were rich in all the right ways. Now I finally understand. The greatest fortune I was given was never money, wealth, or land. It was every smile, every prayer, every moment that we shared. And when the evening shadows fall and my final day is through, I'll leave this world a grateful man, because I knew love, I knew kindness, I knew hope, and we were rich in all the right ways. The years have carried us so far, beyond those roads we used to know. The little town looks smaller now than it did long ago. The years
years have carried us so far, beyond those roads we used to know. The little town looks smaller now than it did long ago. The fields still sway